How difficult was it to write a book as compared to making videos online? How do you compare both of these?
Making videos is so much easier. You just have to sit and talk, just like this. With writing a book, you are sat in front of a blank screen and you have to create things completely on your own. So it's difficult, but it's very rewarding.
Walk us through the entire process of writing a book. How long did it take you? What was the idea behind it?
The idea behind the book was my commissioning editor wrote to me and she's like, would you like to do a book with us? And there's a lot of things that you can't cover in one Instagram reel or a short piece of content because there's a lot of nuance involved in certain topics. So I think the inspiration behind the book was also doing this, talk about more nuanced things and like get more into detail and like really explain stuff in detail. Writing the book by itself was challenging, but in a good sort of way. Like it made me think of things in a very different way. It made me think of concepts that I have studied all my life in a very different way, and I think I really enjoyed it. It took me about 7 months to write the whole thing from start to finish, and then another 1 month to make 69 illustrations. Should have taken less. They're very simple line drawings, but I think when you realize you have to do the mammoth task of writing a book, it's quite overwhelming. So even small steps take a lot of energy, but I love it.
What would be that one advice that you would give to your 18-year-old self?
You're not a bad kid. You're experiencing different challenging things in life. It's okay. Your body is changing. Your mind is changing. People will slut shame you a lot. Don't get fazed. Strong, independent women, angry women change the world. Be angry.
What does your average work day consist of? Like, how do you manage your time between being an author, influencer, and a doctor?
So the author was a 1 year off from work. I took a sabbatical to write because otherwise it's impossible. I usually start my day early. I start like 7 in the morning. 7 to 12 is all content creation kind of work. From 12 I start work. From 12 to 8 I'm at work. And then after that I like to go hang out with my friends. So it's a very packed day. I usually hit the bed by 12 and by then I'm thoroughly Tanaya out.
Your top 3 advices for vulva owners.
Number 1, always use a condom for any sexual act, oral, anal, vaginal. Protect yourself from STIs. Number 2, get vaccinated against HPV. It is the only so HPV leads to cervical cancer, which is the only cancer in the world that is preventable with a vaccine. You can get the HPV vaccine if you're between 9 to 45 years of age. Everybody can get it. Please get it. And number 3, your vulva is fine the way it is. It's meant to be wrinkly, dark, hairy, pigmented. That's completely fine. You don't need a vaginal wash. You don't need to lighten or bleach or I don't know, make your vulva go through fancy procedures. You're fine as this.
Tell us just one chapter which everyone has to read, doesn't matter whether they're a reader or a non-reader.
The chapter on vaginas, which is called Vajayanti in my book. It's brilliant. It's the chapter I do at most of my readings. It's the vagina reimagined as a 60s heroine who's wearing a sari and like sunglasses. And we're talking all about the history of the vagina and the medicine behind it as well.
How was your experience at the Shelfebook Bookstore?
Absolutely loved it. Very aesthetic store, very cute vibe, very wonderful people that work here, and support independent bookstores.